Hi, I'm James Heimbach, the product manager for the Verified Testing Group at GitLab. Wanted to record another of our 12-month vision updates as we head into our fiscal year 22 Q1. The last one of these I recorded in October, and I'll link to it below. So just a reminder, our long-term vision for our group is want to provide a fast feedback loop so that you can get feedback on a merge request from your tests in 15 minutes or less. And I talked in our last update about our 12-month vision or 1-year vision for code testing and quality categories. Today, the vision there remains much the same. We're executing against those maturity plans for code testing and coverage and code quality to solve the problems that I outlined 3 months ago. Again, I'll link to the video. I am happy to say that as of today, January 22nd, we have shipped our MVC for showing repeat test failures in the test summary widget. We're going to be working on extending that into the unit test summary, or the full unit test report rather. And that really is that first stepping stone for us into being able to show flaky tests, show test history at the project and the group level, and really deliver on that vision that I outlined 12 months ago. So today, what I want to share is a little bit of insight into our long-term vision on the web performance category. So let's share my screen here real quick. So this is our direction page. I'll link to it in the video below. Web performance, I want to talk a little bit about what is next and why. That is not a scheduled item, but it is the very next step that we'll take, and then talk a little bit more about the longer vision at the end. So what's next and why for us? We're discovered that really this is a great category in understanding how things are going to change, or understanding where there's changes in the performance of your web page. But one of the problems there is that maybe you don't know exactly what you need to configure for the URLs, or it's just a really manual workaround in getting just those pages tested. Otherwise, you might end up testing the whole site, and that slows down your feedback loop, which we don't want to do. So the very next thing for us in this category is using some functionality that already exists in the platform that we can wire together to automatically scan just those pages that have changed. So this is a bit that we'll take from the review apps, pull it down to the web browser performance, and just run a scan against those things. So that'll be something that you can enable as part of your scan and just increase the feedback loop. Where that starts to get interesting and important is as we start talking about that longer term vision for this category, being able to track the performance over time, being able to track the performance in test environments against production environments, and really, having all of that in a view that's easily found for all of the different personas, developers, team leads, up to directors in the C-suite as they want to see these things. So starting to leverage some of the monitor data there, but that view isn't just data, it's something that's actionable. It tells you what you need to do. So tracking web performance over time, comparing web performance stats against test environments against production. Those are two key things that we think really are where we need to go in the next couple of years in this category. And then tying that back into that overall vision, looking at that, that dashboard type view that we looked at on code testing and coverage, so that you can see really what the data looks like today in the project, how the data is trending over time, where you need to act. A very similar view here. And again, this is a forward-looking vision. We do expect some of these things to be pulled into issues, but this is just an idea of where we want to take these categories. So that's what we're thinking about for the web performance testing over the next 12 months, what we'll be working on next, and I'll drop another update in 3 months. Thanks.